Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Ivan Che innocent edit and Sembia to their address. Subject for a eco search working Ofori-Atta fee after say OSP declared wanted no Sane Manachum. Na ehunhia krampo senka. Subject phobia ebeko ken Ofori-Atta fee akwa search and sema hudo bi kawe hona. Ivan Che innocent edit to their na eha eye PENDREAM TV. Subscribe to channel no like na share jumadi numa afoforo ensa enkabi. Jibrena kame honenti ensema Ivan Che innocent edit to their.
Ivan akwawa
Alaska major so.
Na boko there.
Oh, nyame adom.
Ivan, Ghana to say.
Alaska, I think that we kind of issues so are very packed issues. Your father saying say we follow the course within the media. There are a lot that you can say follow keen public interest. And I think that generate a whole lot of conversation. To begin with, my man started from your friend saying raid be a course why I say national security and that particular raid. Initially, right. You know, almost ni pa krom that particular raid, you know, but I think I told you say national security. Alaska, I think that maybe a yaba drew a nay in a government way, no. A man for person you throw your back into those things now happening in the past in the some of that sorry national security as I said to na second ye ko ro bi fie wo that sa nema no se be inkrasisem. I must be very honest with you and I don't expect such thing to happen this time because so wo hwe nema e koso say national security sorry ko ro bi fie these are things I know what na radio we so I condemn it in the past whatever be the reasons, you know. I think that there are processes and other stuff you can go through to do that. But to just get into somebody's private home in the name of Mekosachi, we come kana warrant and as if no sa no and where we want to get to. You understand?
I have no cutting so the fact and information available. They say ora for a year more in there was this a year arrest warrant.
Okay.
On the part of Ofori-Atta.
Okay.
And somebody like Richard Jakpa or you're in charge of special duties.
Okay.
And or no your man no sa kwenya so ko na okọ en for arrest warrant and yes for search.
Okay.
And kona okọ ye no ade bia mandated and I say from above. Ofori-Atta.
Oh, Alaska, this justification.
No, that was.
And I make right. But it doesn't make sense.
So proceed.
Because Ofori-Atta from day one, the special prosecutor said he's not in the country.
That's right.
And there has been several correspondences exchanging back and forth. So even that explanation, you class said the matter.
Okay.
So Obi Oka so mo call some Ofori-Atta be say munu no kan because Omu himself from day one oniha. Alaska. We want that particular guy to come and answer for his crimes. But you see, when you engage in some of these things, you know, divert it among for focus from the main issue. That right. Is my point too. Because issue by also here parliament, the other side and they're talking about the raid. But the core issue now, what the corruption cases and as for. So you don't give them a reason.
Okay.
Say where you best sway from that particular thing.
To speculate.
To speculate, and at the end of the day, you know, when the choir, when the bay say you give people that kind of energy to talk about certain things.
Right.
That is what I'm saying. Is we need to focus on the key matter. It's a fact. Special prosecutor, I can say, Ofori-Atta are involved in a lot of criminal cases, and trust me, his level of involvement in a count any the because this SML deal may not have a count.
That's right.
Kwanya first one, you set up company
and
overnight.
You could not a judge, you indicted him.
Exactly. I can want some national cathedral in some way. No one want some better can afford a bit me one. So there are genuine issues and you see, so what kind of correspondences from special prosecutor or Chelsea can Ofori-Atta trouble say or no on Tiapo and he's seeking medical care indefinitely our America, Alaska. That particular way, I think that a non-essay take center stage. This is an immediate past finance minister of Ghana.
Okay.
What's in a chroma for almost 7 good years. Senka medical infrastructure will chroma papa. Obaswan who saw America for healthcare.
Very well.
This is a guy said what bon kwasi abosia for almost 7 good years on enamneso and on minor bubuno.
That's right.
He couldn't even complete a single hospital anywhere. And then on one year, Kukodro, Trobra special prosecutor say, me wa Mayo Clinic, and it's one of the most expensive facilities in the world.
Exactly.
So on what in America, and time not the ban indefinite. And I think that and as yes, say interrogated those saying activities in our course within our politics. This is a finance minister. The capacity to ensure say your friends say health sector and infrastructure and as for scanning na ho na be fraba. Yantiana John Mahama kosi Afari hospital si Kumase. Omo tenase for 8 good years. Emma hospital na tetia pansam. Endi Afari hospital no ye na ye yanka ba so kwa America. Ana nipa no mo Kumase no. Dodo say na betimi akoto go kura so mo kwahwe omo yare. But ende ono nya kokoduru aso no ho agu alupre makwa tena ba bi se o sa no ho yade na onye ready opa asem bia pese obisa na bisa na lawyers. Na hwana se ehia o lawyers. And it looks as if all other guys no we involved in none of them seem to be in this country.
That's right.
Now the question is wouldn't him say bra papa? Why are you running away? So wouldn't him say bra papa na say wonye obi abone a. I don't know what to say now when baby. Clearly they know what they have done and it's the reason why they are using some of these things as an excuse. Or they running away from accountability. And for me that is unfortunate. Is the reason why I may say the special prosecutor no I bet didn't attention you know about quite way so no one making sure say the persons involved no you ever find due process so now ya no that's a prosecution be will go through or go through and this is a cover crime be so ebema asem no ebe na 10 na kwakwa ya da foforo
I don't want to say the Omaya no ma fa kwan su go say asem no
exactly
that's right.
Because I know the national security seminar ba mu no I divert amount for drain from the main issues. And so we see Kisia being press conference no na or say onyansumo obia so obia nko
obia it was staged.
Yes. Or say so which means special prosecutor enim ho hwe so obi ko Ofori-Atta fie and the question maybe some say these security agencies na no so no what is the level of intra-agency collaboration that exists among them?
That's right.
Obi operate independently. Ghana is not a rogue nation. Obi asori the ope. There should be some proper coordination between the various security agencies in Nasafo. And Alaska, you and I him. So the national security any standing army. The national security is supposed to be an intelligence organization responsible for intelligence gathering and processing. Exactly.
That's right.
You do investigations. You gather intelligence, you now process it, and where it is necessary to route to other organizations, you coordinate another day, up to date. Wouldn't be a walker. But in recent times, the national security is noted for all silly reasons. Yes,
Afghanistan.
But they are not even supposed to carry guns and those things. Exactly. It is an intelligence organization. And the idea banner say here say. Yeah, search. Alaska, do you know what they're supposed to do? The police has a search authority through warrant, So either the police or any other institution, you coordinate with them. So what is this culture of going to a month of year with the army men? Soldier for a month of year, one terrorist no more pursue on other side. It doesn't make sense. So I think see a reset here. Some of these things has to be considered. Because you cannot be going to people's house with the military men in uniform with guns and for barbaric.
That's right.
You don't need to do that. But the focus, must be on the crimes these people have committed. Now national security, and stick it to the core responsibility, making sure say intelligence gathering this kind of research, more na. Emma a man for up to date on happenings around the world, and then that is what they are supposed to do because some of these things, you might not know. We a mistake wa hon pe Alaska. When sabesi form, the last time I catch us say in America, why your friends say September 11th attack? It's me see and say. Microphone mo kwaya sa ade no. Na omo eba omudam America no. Na CIA was tracking them.
Exactly.
Until say omo call Singapore koye omo flight your friend training na say for eje visa ebe wura America. Na CIA nim so omo ye terrorist omo ye niam the very moment they entered America you know the CIA doesn't have internal jurisdiction within America. So they were supposed to alert the FBI say microphone na ye solve omo outside America no say the omo ba be wura oman num they didn't and microphone be wura ekotua sika ko school kwaye se omukotwi plane ko sua plane twi e de ko hijack plane na America because of intelligence failure, because they were supposed to inform FBI say you need jurisdiction to do internal investigation. Now microphone ya track omwamba.
So you need to take up.
You need to take up so that you be at the same level. That is what we are supposed to do here. But I know about national security namha yakwaji weka yakwakwa ese yakwakobu we yakwa sande mani enema hunu. These are distractions. I think say the special prosecutor and the AG must focus on ensuring say Krono and Krofo Yabono, they don't go home scot free. But Ghanaians will not forgive them. Because Krono are course win him. SMLD ya set up company. Now within a short space. Company is all contract near shooting it down. No, I see a Kobe shooting it down. Yes, and they are subcontracting to a company or that. You never buy a hospital. Now main company no. You free her. Ama new one abe take over. J contract over billions of dollars. And in fraud no corruption because can Ofori-Atta be to no catch oh man go through. Can Ofori-Atta to meet in our office. The Nsabo mine see come you over 60 million. Say Monfan National Cathedral seed money. No fan when these are crimes these people have committed and they must answer. And the contractor or sorry unilaterally know what they pay your term because I have first the president of us here. Sanyama way nyina nam so ma Ghana alusi huge sums of money and Ghana for want accountability. Now you making sure that we recover those money. And now adeba akwa some amount for bisa a lot of question has to do with the special prosecutor. The question is sa crimes in as for ye kan nyina no. Na ye nim that the investigation go why now and ye kase ken Ofori-Atta hia no. Show the weakness institutions e okroma e suffer when government of the day no anya willing to cooperate. So we Abrantia no press conference no ye na ebia we said that tie nsem na all camp nsem na all cano, but I didn't just listen to what he was saying. Me hwe ne posture ne demeanor the tone e kira say this is a guy or say baby as a border no so na yayi na why free.
That's right.
So some kind of a personal emotions you crowd because Nania just said this time he's free to do what he's supposed to do. And this is a declaration or catch a Ofori-Atta wherever you are. You have two choices. And some of kind of children say, this will be a one me now. Sabi, what's on the swatcher? And the children say institutions will chroma any freedom to operate.
That's right.
Say government no any ready to allow. And I think that is the freedom we need to accord state institutions and make sure say irrespective of whoever that is in government, these institutions will have a free room to ensure say they work and work perfectly. Because that is the only way. And corruption cases never koswa. Na can Ofori-Atta and seven or can in Semunu no to Okeka. We best here. Nesino to na manager and not to say we Okekan Kwasasem because Alaska. We are finance minister of Ghana. Immediate past 7 years, you have no reason going out there so seek medical care out there. Medical facility now bed no hano. It should be enough for you. My culture say we are power bearer. The only time you can go outside to seek medical care is when the services you require cannot be provided within your jurisdiction.
That's right.
So you are going in a medical referral and it's different.
But what's what money here?
What money here? Finance minister, what is the hospitals? And you have no sense of shame. You are bold enough to no letter say may kwaje care outside. Why are you not seeking care in a country you were a finance minister in for 8 good years? I was an president.
Obia sending message into about possible say John Dramani man better Donald Trump say you fanum ragana.
Oh, na say na there we di obi bad here. So easy.
Okay.
But on the grounds of medical way, I say for them no, it may be a challenge because there are humanitarian whole lot of for involved. But the question is he willing to come home? That is the question because I would say let no come as special prosecutor now. Or say or seeking medical care indefinitely. That is the word he used. Exactly. Now when your doctor how do you write a letter say you are seeking care indefinitely? A communicative one thing, he's not ready to come. Corona Makacho say, Neamana waya guhano. There is no way better no. There is nothing that Ofori-Atta can do to exonerate himself from what he has done. So the only way need to flee justice, and that's exactly what he's done. And I wonder why how Onya Quine appear core without I don't know when the investigation started.
That's right.
Because certain things should have been done earlier. Sabaya Sanema Winano, you better take care of. But anyway, Wakako draw you the question is how do we ensure say you be holding accountable for the various things that he's done? Ofori-Atta cannot go scot free for the things he's done. And I know no kwa and now kwa national service. Sa ba ya bi no all trend on social media. Matisa onu so ya say onu so ayibam.
That's right.
Alaska, onu so ayibam de no hwa kan wura. And these are people moti kroma omumu nipa mfari nipa. Kasa radio so kasa fi kire Ghana for. Sana wo nyina omosan ye ka wo sanka ho. Why are you running? Alaska, why are you running? Because this national service scandal is one of the biggest scandals I hit here.
Exactly.
And then me who name be some one Muslim name be within fear 42 Alaska. Yes, so national service payroll or no quantity PM 23 times. Yes, or we are UDS the same course. And I had this salary for almost 8 good years. One person 213 times and an DMPA documents him. And I had this salary. So which means ya said that packet ghost names are good. But as kana ye wiano, that money and kaibet me double no edit young crano ka amasabi. Or motime di kakra. Obi you national service. Those time they were giving people 250 Ghana cedis. It got to a point 500 Ghana cedis. And then minimum be a drew. But Alaska now what's a cry here, Juma? Near Tia even less than 1,000, not 1,000 pa. Abrabo now the bebo. 92.3. But these are people we expect them so about behind dying. A dinosaur or higher. Or a national service 1 year. Nippon and a dinosaur 2 years in advance. There's a minor on a minor division.
But I've a national service
1 year. Yes.
A dinosaur high 2 years.
Yes, a dinosaur. That is the problem. And Sanyama way, you know, social issues you expect us to address. But your tenant say, I'm a back 40 minutes in office, baby. We are sick at teaching the near the top football clubs near the Namha, and then on my life assistant. I
was Ivan, yeah, advocate do Council of State.
Alaska, yeah, how politics and I,
no, but you see, I was here at the Ivan Council of State.
No special.
Yes, no commerce special advice.
Oh, yeah, higher politics and I, no,
many.
Yo. And see, Alaska, that is the truth. Because these are some of the things that, and this is repeating. Now you're making sure say you addressing some of these sensitive issues. The question is internal mechanism bend now Alaska what say I want to FM. Maybe una we your friends say cashier and answer something. Now internally no afibe shia kwa account no. You say Alaska and answer why afasika over 200,000 Ghana. The question is emre na ade no cost. What are the internal mechanisms and now how can bet me check ama yahu. Na yama nipa no wie sika no wie ansa na yama find out
kaba me adwuma bi won institutions bi na external auditors ne ba auditor no baba no kra no o ye de new go di fried rice na o baba enti
na make say me auditor general report me take ni serious da
oh really
oh yeah your man has a nim nyansa now why will you sit down for the crime to be committed then 1 year after
you bring out report
auditor general report what hunu book no bi da
proof are
won't even for 10 years kwan kan wie I'm telling you ntinyansa be the wom the following year another one will come because institutions know how the freedom to steal or we na ya the good book kase bi na ya ta bonte sa kan o kan ma akoma atekeke the question is measures be na ya di gu ho at the your friends institutional level no to curtail some of these happenings. And then that's who you baby. By the beer to one I see we na yaba. How can one person sit at the National Service Secretariat and commit such a crime?
81,000 ghost names.
Yes.
And that is a shutdown of the system. Deliberately shutdown of the system.
We are Babontin. I media been a quarter and acquire na Jumo. I have for state for investigation.
That's right. That's right.
And to which me say state in Ankasa no any mechanism to unearth some of these things. I have problem. That's why I'm can say I don't want to see this fanfare. I say you who said the whole governance na yet who say no a kuro na yeba be mia. So we need to look at all aspects. Na ya dissect na ye who what we want. Na nya say ya banti position ya bu me pe we na magrabu we. I know the day no. The core issues that must be addressed no be forget it. When you pani nya to me we are. Of how nya hwe biem. And no be frame e wo media station say nipa bi omo ye an interview every day. Omo friend na interview na omo friend na 2 weeks in there. Peke krom peke.
The life assistant.
The life assistant. That is how stupid some black people are. Onya to me na dwen say oh, we do different level.
Dominic Nitiwo on your position radio stations friend not say to me friend to na mo ma me 5 minutes.
And you see Alaska in life no ho. Obese early exposure to adibia friend impermanence.
That's right.
So we be a nyansania, you be guided by that. Nothing lasts forever. Ofori-Atta was an all-powerful person. No, be antimi nkana sebo.
That's right.
Akufo-Addo aban mu no, I'm told that Ofori-Atta was the most powerful person in Akufo-Addo's government. And or your fugitive or the hospital and their cover no. And the power no, there is nothing new under the sun.
Right.
I been see that. And to win to me, be reasonable, be sensible, and humble yourself. And know, sir, you are working for people. You understand? So, Alaska, I think that going forward, things that we need to do has to do, say, Yadin say, near me go a na sa chrono, akase we ya air kukosi. You bet me, I need see no kind. And back to Attorney General case now, what discontinue on Alaska. The Biamekan, Adia ye, a politics na ye.
That's right.
In politics, perception is very, very, very key. Me know we can sit here and admit to say most of the cases are na Akufo-Addo buying fire no or prosecutor no. Do na nyansa nim. Most of them were political. Your friend saying a prosecution. Na there is no way ubetimi situated no in any reasonable or sensible contest. Nipa baka say oh ade we ya we these are legal basis in as for. Clearly, no. Now it was persecution, and they persecute a man for. But the thing is, because of public perception in that kind of way, I was expecting, say, most of the cases, you don't just discontinue, but rather you make sure, say, you end them. You understand? So that you don't create any impression. Because politically, once you do these things, you give other people energy to talk. You understand? Because some of the cases, they were fragile cases. There was no way on standing the test of time or court. So you don't discontinue them. You allow them to proceed to their illogical conclusion so that you distill that impression. Because the very moment you move into the continue all the cases, a man for Benya Jimbi say, oh, why and I will discontinue cases. Okay. But these cases don't have merit.
That's right.
I can cite a number of cases and not merit to be a name. One has to do with charm and issue. Clearly, it was just political persecution and all more. Say, but you see, because any normal prosecution, your politics perception is key. There are most of them you allow them to fly to their end. They die and they become dead and done because judgment has been given on such cases. Because most of them are who discontinue and so forth. In the future, people
about to be resurrected.
What are several makers? So I think some of the things, you just have to be very tactical. Now who say domain now we are doing politics and perception is key because I don't know one mistake or something is he didn't assign justification and reasons as to why he took those decisions. Backlash initial says and then a week after yesterday he did a press conference.
That's right, to explain
why will you come back after 1 week. It means the public bashing and the criticism but some of these things you explain before anything, you understand. So I think they're going forward
right.
These are some of the minor mistakes you don't repeat. Embodying trust and confidence in a man for who said baby, we are really heading somewhere and we are really serious. So Alaska may end cases of corruption now, I think that we need to pursue them. We need to pursue them with all seriousness. And now divert it like this. Your friend saying near bit is a national security issue.
That's right.
Now I bet take the shine off. No, let us stay focused. Ghana for are interested. Ghana for want to recover their money. Obia we or mind sika bia wan fa kwan papa so anwie bia no, we need to make sure that we prosecute those people sabe ebeda insana ho amamfo and nothing should distract that. And Ofori-Atta is one of those persons and several others as I give your warrant and as for national security and other people are people at the center of these things. Ghana for want to see what will become of these issues. They are very essential, very critical, so they should not allow anything to come in and cause anything about take away value in this case because Ghana for are interested and they will not forgive government with the government end up shirking this sacred responsibility because Alaska krono na air cost kroma no one thing Emma man for akuma to 2 years and we cannot allow it to continue.
Right. That was Ivan Che Innocent. Obia sending message. Asa Alaska. Mr. Kendi who suggestion is Ivan any part of the Council of States. Contractor Penny be sending message. Asa Alaska. Michima Ivan. Nemom. Over a lot of issues about Afenyo-Markin sir. Say or say ope baby or the beko. Na criminality na on lusu ni seat. Yes, you say for the past 2.5 years, road fund bought chema or your wine. That's a road fund bought chema or your wine. You Afenyo-Markin. You business every month. Sika pay no the coffee for free.
Alaska. Afenyo-Markin on the nam hono. Ne hon sem no. Now what is outside into onya ministerial position da? He cannot go to vetting and survive.
But I do vetting amount.
No vetting amount for this how Afenyo-Markin enya ministerial position because of various scandals. ADB.
That's right.
That's right. And some good so no. Is the reason why Ontimi minister da. And he cannot because he cannot survive any vetting. So no na ba ye friend say osi akwan. He is there on other form that and who you fin. And do whatever be our shot at the white to be no door. About to form. That's exactly what he's doing.
Right. Kwanza.
Alaska. Alaska. Asida. Enkoma oba de twedi amponya kopon. Na nshira enkani din. Ghana na nyina yawo.
That's right.
Sana Ghana. Esi shase. Na mini uni ni ono. Ba baby aye beto ye. Any DISC no ye ni hu bi ena de ye ni hu no so no ye betimi di ho adase
very well
de ye ni hu ye na ya ka che no ye betimi aka nsema fam ba ye ntimi di ho adase te de ye ni aye de
ehu
wo me no de akoso o mamu sesi ano especially with a special prosecutor no me me de e wo kwan biwe so especially with the time all this answer mu editujwa. Because we are appointee, and as a why you are appointee, no, it clearly send a signal to you.
Okay.
It clearly send a signal to you.
Who are over appointee on in this government?
This government.
Right.
And as a 92.3, it clearly sends a signal to you. And you know what it means, and they say, "Sana ya papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Kana 7 or say, so what's now about na so ya aba adwuma na so adwuma ebe wie ya ese efata se obebu akonta e de man krofo na obetina ekonwum anaso betina edwum eye adwuma de mo no clearly me I feel this time of the SP friends saying OSP no me it is timely because whoever you are no so who say no matter how powerful you are, no matter how the president shields you, when the day comes and both of you are out of office, the president will not be there to shield you.
92.3.
You carry your own cross today.
I'm not in a self for that time and so on.
That is it. You carry your own cross.
Ahoto FM 92.3.
What ro ediaba? So we yare. Na yesa yare so wo yare so my timeline so. Wo che emra. Sir, eso unya ho po na waba.
Chese untumi mind.
Eso wo no nkwa no ekura wankasa wonsem. That is what Ofori-Atta wants to tell Ghanaians. Boom. All this attitude of the Rambo star. What has been the modus of operandi? The modus of operandi, just as we are exiting power, what has been the modus operandi of the MPP? And then Niama, Omadani, the Edide, Edache. And I go my Japan. So was say, Juma dear, did dear Mubino. Na ye ban so no ensama Ghana for ka che ne say si enim na say ya hwe han na say san krofu dwuma mu di ye ne mfa bi edi omo a mo bi say asem
and the tit for that
is it
na no ebeboa
and I'm just giving you the background. That is not to justify what you say, but I'm just giving the background Because as if she can't walk up and yet
that's right.
Oh, that's it. And it's a BCC at every given time, we the NDC, you are turning a new leaf in order to set the record straight and to build Ghana for the future.
Okay.
In the year 2009, time His Excellency Professor John Ivan Satamos Ebabemu, with all the rot a car Ghana under His Excellency John Ejekum Kufuor, assembling and opian the share many say. Despite the financial difficulty we came to meet, we were compelled to swallow a humble pie. And then the finance minister, Dr. Kobna Dufour, had to tell the World Bank, despite the rot that is facing us in the face, catch up to the economy is challenged, but it is not bankrupt. I understand what he said. We were compared, but the issue is that what they did to us in the year 2000, 2001,
very bad.
Very bad. And if we are going on the same tangent, probably Ghanaians would have understood us. But because we conceal on the issue of diplomacy,
just to make their country look good.
Good for Ghana and for man and country.
FM 92.3.
And so we conceal some of these things to paint a certain picture outside. Say the bear Ghana, a bit many dimpa, a woman on it, and the cocoa we say. A cocoa we are by a catcher and say, Yen Chomo, Nipa do 8 million 2 fiasi. Was subo baby by the woman, Nipa do was saying. And no one wait me do to fiase. Once a home near dear.
Someone say a bokura no yamu
and I'm
to me ejele. That's right.
FM 92.3.
And in as much say, yeah, just say I was a review when I was a year niama. Send a baby use intelligence. Net me at that deal issue. Send a bass only who can gradually pay the intelligence na building no. Ebe you know. The Nipani year no, Edinburgh could be a sefata. Sine by yen creating euphoria. Every man, some na say would ye any paid no. Euphoria ni create around no. Ebe kate would ye no so. But the fact of the matter is say, Niponu ejina parliament na all kinds answer no. On bisa no say, does he have that moral right? So beke muana.
FM.
What was their modus operandi? How were they behaving? Just last year, are we not in this country? When a pastor, or you are affiliated to them, when they have issues with you, the journalists, he will get military men to follow him and enter the studio.
That's right.
And misbehave towards you and do whatever, what guns all over the place. But you see, NDC has always sought to chart a course that will be in the interest of Ghana. So my brother Ivan, fine gentleman, is advocating for what the NDC that he belongs to has to do because of human rights. But these people will never think of human rights in the first place.
FM,
when you go down your knees at the Jisu and you were shooting, directing guns and you were shooting them, were they animals? But you shot at them.
FM,
just come on elections. At Ayowaso Wagon. Look at the guns you wielded. You shot at people's leg, break their legs. Today, when it was getting time, the imams and the peace council in some of them and sometimes no, I yow. Now maybe may a little bit of regression. Sure, so I jackpa and not 2 force in case. So yes, say, who say, baby, I near Markono. The likelihood say end this debate made in Kunim. I'm telling you, that judge who took a position. And the higher friends court that rule to reverse and decide they should go back. No, I'm telling you, it would have been a different ball game altogether.
They would have jailed out of force.
They would have jailed him. And so Jackpa is doing this thing out of pain.
That's right.
He's doing this thing out of pain because he had the young now find you
got one of air correspondents about said, "Can Ofori-Atta any nanado and I catch it yen jail."
I mean, you are getting what I'm coming from. He's doing it out of pain. Because all the hear me, what's not say if you mean him, Unim said, the old Yemen, and ya, dear Menisha Alaska, you will come as you.
FM 92.3.
Chachukata, Nebonia or ye anything. So, as youthful and intelligent as this man was, let all the exploration in terms of oil in this country, aside what, yeah, Papa, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah shall say. Fly Lieutenant General John Rawlings by bright as young as he was. These were the youthful brains that he was using, intelligent as they were. And all the exploration they did around this country, that today has made Ghana an oil country. Kufuor by, what did he do to Chachugata?
He jailed him.
He jailed him.
FM 92.3.
Meanwhile, he knew very well that what he was doing was wrong. Where to Kwanas Wakwaba. That's also the Assembly Court. Nasa Uji Kamememi Kabia Mumwodi. Nasa would you believe the rule of law. Nasa my judgment. Nasa Nipano Sua. Also, let me empower, let me empanel the judicial system to go by and ensure that this very person is put back to a friend saying behind bars. And then when he went to court, the very day his lawyers were not there, no, they just sitting in the seats to say who cry a little bit to me defend. All this is happening in this country. And at the end of the day, when Chachu who catch and say who are granting a friend saying amnesty, and he went to court to justify was Chachu proving wrong or he was proving right. So you were killing an innocent man for no wrong done. That is the livelihood of the people that we are dealing with. And so sometimes when people are doing certain things against them, no. Look at who is talking. Look at Afenyo-Markin go talking. Are we not in this country when our founder is His Excellency Lieutenant General John Rawlings, having handed over power peacefully, when he Kufuor was not even sure that Papa we at the moment ever said 24/7 Moaks were parked at a distance from his house. We witnessed it in this country. Yesterday, somebody. But because I believe in Ghanaians, but 24/7 Moaks were parked about 200 meters from his house. We fear being more among who can say, boom, and also own freedom. And all this is happening in this country. When was Achukata arrested? Was he not in the church? People, what happened to them? All these things has happened in this country. You see, these people cannot be left alone, despite the crimes they have committed against this country. Sometimes, no. It is because of the way the NDC has been brought and the fine judgment that is the NDC. And so, decent minds will prevail. And sometimes when you want to do something, the likes of Ivan and other people in his capacity and fine gentlemen will speak to issues. And then you will compare to callback. You understand? You will compare to callback. But the things that these people it's not hard. Oh man, women say, see, you never corner, sir. You bet no kumusa. And then, own the wire. Whoa, Capital Bank. A friend, Secrët, or whatever, is that not it? Also, who watch your mood goofy as you. And I will turn off of which your mood goofy as you. Your turn off of when your tenor was office ending, and I was any pana as a grant of amnesty. It's not an akufado. So what is the essence of first? What did you see before you incarcerated them? You see, these are the caliber of people we are dealing with. But I see all these things, you know, Ghana, and ye penny ye doye ye feel the same city piano. I was saying to me, boy, man, send a bay in every time I call man, a chinabi hunti. Nene, oh, Ababawa, ultimate National Service Secretariat on me. Na a year, which me boo or manka is it for 4.7 million, 47 million dollars. Now NAPCO is collapsing, and you are telling me that the government is not aware of this, and all these findings will not be seen despite give me's. What is the essence of establishing give me's? Ask me, sir. What is the purpose of establishing give me's? It's not to identify some of these things. So where did give me's go?
For fourth estate of the red, I was a woman.
Yes, where did give me's go?
So, all the payments were being done outside the give me platform.
Deliberately.
But the people, only a criminals.
I'm telling you.
I'm robbers.
Thank you. And these people will perpetuate all this act. Last week, we did not catch us, Alaska. Who therefore we need 2 more pounds. Next year, the whole Greater Accra region, most of the major road infrastructure development, and who stand of office and they initiate your
NDC John.
8 years down the lane, what were these people able to add? Or no one she or befa nyansa kwan so abro any beye kwan so no create a certain impression in the minds of people said the opel and so do ye I saw about fiao or kick out no ye no who I did bet you best so no say cook pacha and down now so now I say be on ma who tit in the air there. This is the
I saw about there.
A boy fiao.
Nanoa.
Okay,
92.3.
You see, these are the caliber of people Alaska we are dealing with. But you see, yes, Ayaga has spoken. And when you go to the social media handle, the way people are bashing.
That's right.
You understand? Because based on what the NDC today, they decided to obey in Yama. But once the masses out there, but leadership will find ways and means to get the masses to succumb.
That's right.
To the thinking of the Ayarigas and my brother Ivan.
Right.
So that Ghana will be a peaceful country for all of us to stay in. So we pray that people are on my end amongst them, Nema and Sem Fata. Now, comfort the Ojino Suyade. You have been comfort the Ojino Suyade. Nana be in your home quine. I look at this nonsense. Who a friend say, Osafo Mafu. In the year 2017, when people were recruited, what does Osafo Mafu say? As seven Osafo Mafu kai. Now, here in its right senses, I buy or no, Yatu no swaba. I ye in chain on 7 December. I buy him says 7 December ne in channel. And ya dear Obabetwan and Mumusubium. And in the pabin of the Wakopedia bro. Nase, Yakwaka ye say, I dear who I bida. And then when ya home who can OSB as a man. Oh, friends who go see on more. No saka for we and into these people now ask myself, do they really think about Ghanaians? Say, see, and you almost say, and now when you go to TikTok and other places, you know, look at the kind of projections that they are trying to do. It's sad. But the only thing is, you're saying penny for. You're fire NDC form because the only way Ghana for ebetimi ekra yedim pam na amatimi NDC and His Excellency John Dramani Timako enim no say enuamon sem kro no ene katase na pro na course no wo mamu no obedi ni nyinachi pepepe na sika ayirayen hwede ora ka okuja toka
Tiyo mama.
We have a payroll for every department and every sector institution in this country. So if I'm appointed a new minister and your payroll, you are not on the payroll till December, the day of the election, and you're going to appear on the payroll for January, when were you engaged in that particular thing? You are going to create a problem. If names appear on the payroll after December, we definitely will lay them off quietly. 2.3.
So what do we do wrong?
Hey, sir, we were here. One man of Kwanya. But I think, sir, we need to show some seriousness.
Okay.
Because it looks as if, sir, you see some of these giddy after 1 month after we. That is one thing Ghanaians want to see, sir. This time around, things will be different.
Okay.
And the posturing of the special prosecutor, though, might appear a bit dramatic. But that is not what I'm looking at. I am looking at the core issues. I end up pinning these critical issues at Ghana for you much interested. Well, Alaska. So what has circumstances I have found so you go banks will chrome has say. A time over about 25 billion. A to go qua. I'm for so I'm so I and banks no to do nonsense and her and see her. Anyway, they can go off from the system.
That's right.
Tabo mine sika de kosi consolidated bank no so okofa your friend is saying audit now hear the state of that particular bank na you know sir
enu kra bo catch banks na
good so nema ye kan no nye say ade a asisa akeke these are things are deliberately engineered and orchestrated by these individuals because the intent was so malicious these people young go after them now no meti interview be agongo and we tie nsem no mfa so amogene license free in seminar those issues had nothing to do with whether the banking was strong or not a personal issues yes na sem wo court nti you asem wo court nti a bank free nsem enti ene nka special prosecutor Afenyo Ofori-Atta or investigating in nay so no so a subject of criminal inquiry.
That's right.
In the Bank of Ghana director say my data bank free some we nya power now say umfa nyansade a but you see wudi bone bedi wachi kind of Ofori-Atta na when home turn da wo na the last time but now video catch us said the guy sick I told you go hu nanim a hwe nkyere we asisi katitira osesa ye nyina na we na odete your friend say we kura wode na ba na nsa wan ben sa wan no beduru mpo de
o say
nsa wan no beduru ho you see we need to be very
obedu accident say ka na ni ko
say twi na ya kan no so beduru nsa wan mpo de a so you see wunya tumi a use it to do good things na fa bo nipa fa ya de papa enka ya ba mfomso bi kura ko ba bia nipa be kan bi ama. But we are talking about people they used all their time they bo abro akwasa panyina otifie kasiem na ode ne sika nyina di nsem hunu na wabubu agudam ofie ho bia mfiu.
That's right.
Obeda hwa sabi ugakoja wo na ba wea na wakopie toilet so because wunya sika no sabi nsem hunu na didi e to bia will not come to your aid. That's exactly what is playing out. And this some no can Ofori-Atta can be man enye because of abrabom be na wo kan se nkra na kan ye because I miss catch banking sector kwan for so ye good banks wo kroma it create huge unemployment because they thought that power no ended that akwaya na no wi o to kan sem hu no safa mafo yi in a meeting and all can say you revoke appointment of people ya form after 7th December. It made sense at the time. It should make sense this time.
And this time when people Lambasu were quiet. Yeah? He should have come and defend the stance as then, or is that not it?
Exactly. But you see, me, some of these politics, I'm not interested in those things. I'm expecting that. You see, Alaska, there should be a proper legal framework. Either you can do recruitment or you cannot do recruitment. What can be done? These are some of the things that it should be there. We should not create a vacuum. Immediately after, you see, I know man make a serious. Until 70 years, now because this particular issue shouldn't be an issue. As your friend is saying, a president the way never be issue statement. There about one thing. Yeah, my friend is saying. No. The chief of staff.
Callistos.
No, chief of staff.
Yeah, Julius.
Yes, you don't need chief of staff because there should be a definitive way. These are the mra too because I have problem because I ask say governance and one. You are there to solve a problem. So whenever you see that this thing is a potential problem, you move in to create solution for it. We know that this thing has been a problem over the years. So solution be there to her. And the abai. And maybe beba MPP for so and as any other political parties who be boy play back and a later will be going, which means that we are not finding solution to some of these challenges. And I think here amamona ye no ye di sua de na ye kwa ye nim sabe ya nema besisi ye.
Okay, so we are not growing.
Oh no Alaska and ye grow anka ye we ye. On my way to me governance and policy ye grow anka ye we ye. 30 years to how many years in here? Baby yeti an yeti. Omo akwan yo mu wia no gusu no mu wia e na hiafo gusu no mu ya hiafo. The gap is widening. Nobody is taking care of anybody. And the system ni yegum enti that sorry a obese udu ti boboma na esi wia si wiye. And the youth ni obi afa the bag to kwan ko onim so oman na da achi bi anim. Omo ye na no mu ye abo akoso abo mo busiafo. There are no social system any mechanism anywhere. A creative wealth for people. Opportunities are among for leverage to bring the best out of them. Those incentives are not there. Who your business are? Obi a young person I was starting business. A bribe or ube to and a business required to make and nice and the these are some of the problems. Governance, should be a solution or a tool to addressing some of these basic challenges. Taking away development from the people. Because I might be able to first the people in the country must first develop.
That's right.
It is the development of the people that will translate into a national wealth. America no nyeni pa o. Individual citizens no mo your mind no. Neema of your modi and they translate it into the wealth of a country. By the people are not seeing wealth. Nobody is creating opportunities and incentive among for leverage. Ya ba ya nkro for na ya pepian mo whether they call na ya gum wo ya for years now so na yakoto aba another wo ya. I think this should be a turning point. And turning point, must be for a reason. I created those avenues and opportunity, incentives. Alaska Bakacho say, we see abontia. There is no single person abeshiana assassin only potential wonimu. Whether say nipa nya da go school, one go school. Obi anu a wodine bibi enye. Na ye nua no mutu kwankwa amanoni. Do send a master's degree, first degree, do send a DB call.
That's right.
But they come back home
and make it in life.
Because you have structured the economy and the system in such a way, say the utie bia obenya so no de. Ibi uti hwicha ya mkura na obenya so no de. Obia na ne de. Our system no make sure say take care of obia. Alaska, we ya adwuma na obenya sika, you will not have to depend on one another. But no one person na okọ wura adwuma mu no eso owia no wia more. Na watimi supply man nkrofo na busuafo. And system also has been created, rendered bare. Obi an hold obi accountable. Ena nipa no kodi nsemu na to de nia. Obenya tita form ye be Ghana nkwa na obi kobo kro no a yenya nipa me ye defender. Kind of Ofori-Atta, he's not here. Or the hospital baby share social media sere. MPP na amamfo abotai at social media defender no.
Our parliament.
And nipa we amamfo su say onye bone. Let us go through the issues. Na yan clear okra na honto because me I prefer to be cleared than say as a me dwane away if I know say me nya bone a. I don't know the message when they send it to people out there. These people can evade justice. But the otia kura ba bia say a comedy na wakotu obi banche the time na 60 years na de nakotum.
Oh
90 years na de nakotum. Na no parliament. You say abrante bi nam na ode dua bobo amanfo ka hwehwem. I'm told you are jailing over 30 something years. But nipa no mote ho a ye bubu nkonwa keka microphone bofom na se for no there still they are on TV.
Right.
That is the sick system we've created. So Alaska going forward now, I think that this particular victory President Mahama Anyano should be a turning point, should be a defining moment. I best set a stage, a very big stage for the new Ghana we envisage we seek. Because I see we are building a Ghana we all want. We must build a Ghana of our own design, Ghana of our own foundation, a Ghana prosperity na yen vision no a prosperity meno yepe for our kids and for ourselves. Because enye de bia na Africans be kwakoye sleep say will be mine. So because of the greed of few misguided twisted people or opportunity to be in power, this particular moment should be a turning point. Ebe build their foundation, ebe timi asesa o mine shebre. Because amanfo ayama ye makacho say America started, there was no future, there was no hope. But people made it possible, and a land of opportunity, everybody want to go there. We can start something here and make sure, say, there were a lot of potential. And I know lithium, deal for the cotton, Alaska, we need to revisit our mineral regime. Amam was saying, Obia pre or baby gold in a diamond. Do you know why? Gold himself on the sikawa, Nanka, then I'll acquire and Yakronoa. Then is a winny badge. Because Obia said Honesika or Mekwa Menyasika, it shouldn't be so. It should be a turning point. Adia Oko in Nimdiana, what they call boy, Yesica now from
Nimdiana,
what they call boy, and Yesica Yako from. And Alaska, these are things we need to look at. Lithium deal, no, we need to look at the deal again. Make sure, say, you better renegotiate, no better terms for Ghana. People, I do that particular area, no, should focus on how I better maximize the Ghana gains, not personal gains. Now, by celebration, when you have because minerals, where the mineral, and now they are Ghana for there. So, what should you be happy? If not, you don't have ultra motive. Alaska, we need to revisit our mineral regime. Now, your friends, a lithium, any gold, any oil, no deals. We need to revisit and renegotiate for a better terms. So we have benefited the people of this country.
Right. That was Ivan J. Innocent. This takes us to 22 minutes to the top of the hour at 5 p.m. Mamin Kanwe Ken William. Of the Afenyo-Markin road fund. We're good now. Jojo Wuswan, sir. Was that last time fact? We need wapam for more making me deep, especially Honorable Ivan J. Innocent. Ivan, why you need now? Oh, you're fantastic, and in fact, Osab missions need na esisi utifia. One say yes. Or see John Dramani Mahama or Sreu. What advices no? For Ivan Kahon, no more you may do. Queen Adepa was Alaska. Emma OSP and train. Say Kusibu Atin Sukra Befi Ghana and Sao. Ondi Nechimaye. Can William other Alaska can we or say Alaska can we? Reverend Wusu Bempa, Yakwachin was sorry them crab on the chains. Other hospital crowd normally drip machine so. What is Kweku? Osi Omoka some your first class citizens in Ghana. George Wusu answer once again. Osi catch here NDC parliamentarians in this Omuntrans ye. No mujan especially Honorable Mama Ayariga. Na the new audition some micro minority this is turned out too. Was here was certain piano your consistency or your prosecution throughout the 4 years. Not Bibiaso and your kama. Mamin call any other matters here.
Alaska, maybe concentration on the issue of the clearance by the Attorney General.
Okay.
More your reference to the fact say Papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mama, mistakenly on the part of Manasseh Azuri, or Kazasewa Kai. As you say, pronouncements now are in Nano. Papa John Dramani Mama and Ababijina also clear such people. No. Meanwhile, in the past,
FM 92.3.
Nipa, ye kilomo, most of them. President Angasan never kilomo. And you know, I think he had it all wrong. He should have situated his allegation right. Senator ain't create any negative impression as he seeks to create. But going forward, no, clearly, Senator Ivan, as he stated here, no, reason should have been given, and I say he should have allowed 92.3 to its logical conclusion. Secrët no dismiss here, but the fact is also here and say Attorney General no pursue case no, Attorney General no not here they should be. No was na akwa no, and no yeah Attorney General no, or no na was all pursue. Now there's another school of thought that say the prosecutor no had indicated earlier on. Says our cases in Sebeya and Komuje change because substance we are in this case. The case of Opuni for how many years in they travel?
And it's a woman to me for 8 years.
8 years.
And Fanan to ma 1 month.
And no Baba and Sakrabe. Meanwhile, no Attorney General no, or no Bako Dia Semnichi. I don't want a records on also 2 years, any advice a man. O dear chia, and ya dear with me, a diabuano. So there's no need for him to continue. And I'm very happy say Obaya or Baba explain here. And I think that having given that explanation, I settled down. It was clearly no, His Excellency John Dramani Mama, per Ejumedia or Mamano, or Bo Biaho Quine, so we nim dear, and no one sees any day we nim with Juma idea Mano, Obeti Mayamo Manade, in your home faso. And so we are pleading. Say, in this current dispensation, let us not choose and pick and make allegations when it does not fit.
Okay.
Oh, they say, Manasseh Azure this time should calculate what he says, because this time, no, whatever. I see with a fracture would be tuja. Our bay agents so
FM 92.3
definitely will respond to it accordingly. And clearly, no, it is a case, maybe for say Attorney General take his steps. That's what I say same way, because at the end of May, I'm and I paid the other minimum who said Charlie, I did when I did with media. So it's a clear and straightforward case. But going forward, no, on issues of Sena Abaya Wichumuko, Kwansua Onegana Faso, and Kwansua I was saying no Faso, Alaska. Look, between now up to April, saying to me and show a clear-cut roadmap in terms of how we intend to deal with these people. You know that have a prophecies ahead of time. Say, and Babuna Ombo dumping. Edi chino. See, I know mutuo any ye, yansheni ye. Nothing to me unsatisfied the course until Omunia by na yansheni ye omesoriti.
One sheni ya.
Omesoriti.
Meda say.
Oh, they say. So clearly, no, whatever steps we are taking, in as much or share papa the second time, the BB or the 2 oil bian calculated. The BB
without ambiguity.
Without ambiguity, swiftly and it's acting, and you will not get anybody trying to complain. You understand? And clearly, this is somebody who has proven, say, look, I have been there before. And to say, my catcher will say, my second coming, I have learned from my mistake. And coming for the second time, Baba, yeah, niya, ever gamma Ghana man in your home faswa. We are clearly testifying to that. And yes, sir, and the moon be a papa 8 yes, Remo. enya na mo a mbebu no ebenya ho faso kese se na be a omo ma bemu abu a wonsa esifom e wa ban e twa mu ko en at least kind of hope yeah they mom no we continue to give that hope to them cause say no anya crap no e budget omo to ho man na edi ejuma wo but we are managing and constraining ourselves to the extent say dollar no enko at least 14.7 ejina be ejina no we are expecting say that 14.7 no answer yen ba be kan budget
March 11th
no na ye nhehye ani ba be ejuma no na dollar no ba be come from further to show say clearly no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne ba no ye kwa the masterpiece ye betimi de bu o man we a e man fa so
92.3
Mera say it's about 60 minutes to the top of maybe a line as here. No question we pick us off and call. Osa last come aminchia Ivan Che innocent. Osa Akufo don't to share assess investigating sharp. Isaac eton plawd Ofori-Atta. Osa ken Ofori-Atta. Osa oni nyankopon. One said the nyankopon ayo. One said na we aye. Musa the work for the sentimental so last come chiao osimi how nyina okay I go we to me as send you maka meka ni yipa e the amount 0303 40262 and 0303 402 0541 825106 Osi hello OSP on Prosecution Ofori-Atta Cecilia Dapa Kennedy Japan street light issue Baumia Balugu Dam Ket Okeku GFA and NSS lady. The bacha uba no one is snappy. Good evening.
Good evening, Alaska.
We didn't have your Casevi.
Poems from Ejuma Command.
Ebo Yanko.
Yeah, Alaska, we can now the more share of a red. Pawaka you ever said of a minister of a window, when you more our flex of a youth Obama was my of a life. And yet the man a better on the top. Because information that is what down, but I there is the man look but we are trying to think them the 1 month of a finance minister, only can read the first of the budget, then you should wait of it.
Right, good evening.
Alaska.
Yes, sir.
Nilindi yaoza mefresi so ubeti mafrengu Dr. Posombo for the training oye ni papa or whatever wa badai na me tell radio station this is here what can once and what did Dr. Po me say your mama when you do Posombo for pound there say your mama president who take up some pa na you say dede kekene you no take up some now to Posombo who son mu ya obo son wa mo no be koyi we were busy Donald Trump na me ka kire na America we will say go to colony do ashama sem and one ka so more ambassador Turkey na Alaska unim message every before many person obi o many person bi okay if you attempt when you baby ko ni yere mo share mo market empty o kwata mo tisi ni se ma me pay mo 19 befie na go ba do ana bi fu dia na mo pesa mo che mo si obi ana ni papa ni se wudifu shekani edudu Ghana fu anya jo mama na edudu so abo na mo kai na go ba ni MPP sikani na mo ni ko hotel o fa shawe fu e wo Canada
Mera say
yeah that was say one ya break akan ho amye gen sam ni na ba na wi subscribe to channel like na share jumadi no ma afoforo ensa enkami
Dedikama Mamena Pending TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pending TV.